Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Gregory Martin, aka the Super Producer, and we're back with another review. Now before we get into the review, please don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It keeps you notified whenever I post a new video, and it also helps out with the YouTube channel. And with that being said, let's just jump right into today's review. And today we're reviewing the South African romantic comedy, Seriously Single. I was a little bit skeptical when I first came across this title because most comedies don't translate well from country to country just because of cultural differences and things that might be funny in one place may not be funny in another. But this is not one of those films. This movie was fucking hilarious. Seriously Single is about two friends, De Niro and Noonie. Noonie is the serial single and enjoys playing the field. She has a very specific rule of not sleeping with the same person more than once. She feels that if she sleeps with a person more than 2 times, that they are in a relationship. While on the other hand, De Niro is the complete opposite. She cannot live life without being in a relationship. Now the movie follows the lady's dating life, especially De Niro's, as she searches for her Mr. Right, even though it leads her down the same hopeless, helpless, and desperate path it always does against her better judgment. And the movie ends with both women choosing paths that go against the character's original motivation. Noonie falls in love with a man who wants to be more than a one-night stand, and De Niro discovers that not being in a relationship doesn't necessarily mean that you're lonely. This was a really cute story, and I really wanted not to like this movie, but there's just a charm about this movie that is just really undeniable. Even though it looked very much like an African movie just by the aesthetic of the film. If you know, you know. And I feel like they repeated a lot of the scenarios in the movie, but just used different characters. Every scene, kind of like in the middle, felt the same, and I think that's what added to the runtime. The final runtime for this movie was 1 hour and 50 minutes, and I think if they weren't so repetitive, it would have came in under about 90 minutes. And I think that would have been the perfect time for this movie. The acting was great. Fulu Mugavani and Tumi. Fulu Mugavani and Tulu Muraki were perfectly cast. I truly believe they were best friends, and I think they played off of each other very well. And also their comedic timing. Like, I don't know if they have a background in comedy, but I mean, I think they did a really good job of nailing the parts where they needed to let the scene breathe a little bit. And I think they were also allowed the opportunity to riff a little bit because some of the last lines of scenes were just pure gold. And I don't think they didn't sound scripted. It just seemed very natural, and it seemed like, it seems like they were allowed to improv a little bit. This was a very fun movie and definitely something worth checking out. If you have not checked it out, support black movies. Support black movies. And that is my review of Seriously Single. I hope you enjoyed my review and found it helpful. If you did, please don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And as always, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.